Hey guys, and welcome to Hyroero's Dark Souls live playthrough. In this part, we're going to make our way to the butterfly boss and pick up a few items along the way. So before I head up there, I'm going to head down to nab the grass crest shield, which is pretty good for this boss fight actually. Has a good, some good magic resistance on it, and gives you stam regen, which is also very helpful. So we've got to take care of this Black Knight first. I like to lure him up here. You can do some fancy stuff on those rocks with jumping attacks, but I feel like it's safer to lure him up here and try and bait some backstabs. So I just wait for an opening, like that, and there we go, one backstab. You can also get him off the edge, and don't worry about losing items. Once he falls off, you just gain the stuff anyway. You can't actually lose it. So I'm just going to circle him and wait for him to attack. So, there we go. Oops, stuffed that. That spinning attack hits you from pretty much anywhere. That's the one to watch out for. There we go. It's a bit tricky to judge where he's standing for a backstab. Let's see if we can get him off the edge. That's him finished. Let's see if we get anything. Any nice drops? Yeah, blue Thailand jump. Very useful. Use those ones for magic upgrades. So I'm going to head down here and grab the grass crest shield and actually equip it in the bow slot, I think. It's also good when using the shield, if you put it on your back and you're using two-handers, you still get the buff, the stam regen buff, which is pretty good. Alright, gonna light this bonfire. If I head down this way a bit further, you go to the Valley of the Drakes, but I don't really want to go there yet. You get a couple of holy weapons if you're doing a holy build early on. You can rush down there. Get a straight sword, I think, and a shield. But I'm just gonna head up to the boss for this video. Might try two-handing this sword and see how it goes. The grass crest shield doesn't block 100% physical damage though, so you need to be careful because you're going to get hit through it a little bit. You just got to note that. Unlike this Black Knight shield, which does block 100%. Also, you can find some decent armor sets in this zone, and a nice ring. Poise ring, actually. But I think I'll just stick with this armor set for now. See if we can get this Crystal Lizard. Too easy. Some Twinkling Titanite. You can now buy Twinkling Titanite in Anne Orlando actually, so it's not really a big deal whether you get the drops or not. They still are quite expensive, so see if you can kill those lizards whenever you can, whenever they pop up. Run, 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 run. Sorry I haven't done a video for a while either. I've been busy playing Darkness 2 and the new Final Fantasy, both of which are pretty damn good actually. And I tried a little bit of a Reckoning Kingdoms of Amalur, but can't say I was liking it. So this guy's pretty easy. You get staggered. Just chain it. And I've got plenty of Estises, so I should be fine. You can also tell where the enemies are going to pop up. The shrub there is an enemy. Careless. There we go. Now there's a few secrets here for people who are playing first time. You can actually jump down around here somewhere. There it is. And there's a path which nets you a nice ring which boosts your poise. So even if you're wearing light armor, you can take a few hits before getting staggered. And up here is a hidden bonfire, which most of you probably know about anyway, but it's a nice one. You just got to swing your weapon into this wall, it disappears, and there you go. Light that bonfire up just in case I get killed. This door here can be opened with a key. You can buy it from the blacksmith, just back in the castle, for I think it's 20k souls, and opens up a bit of a shortcut and a nice farming spot as well for souls. Alright, there's a fog gate there. go in here and grab this item. As you can see, there's a bunch of enemies ready to ambush me, so I'll just grab that. Let's see how this goes. One down. The only move you really have to watch out with these guys is they have a grab where they pop both their arms up in the air, and if you're close by, they can just grab you. It does a ton of damage, but aside from that, I mean, they've got a lot of range, but with a decent shield, you can just block it, wait for an opening, and then stagger them. Alright, let's head through this white light. Now, you can see that stone golem, stone knight, I guess. When you get close to them, they wake up and you have to fight them. It can be a little bit of a pain, so I'm just going to run past them straight into the boss fight. This grass coast shield I got also has decent magic resistance, which is handy for this fight because the boss actually only really does magic damage. Or actually only does magic damage entirely. This stone knight here will wake up, so we're just going to run straight past him. Yeah, it's fine. Up we go. And through this fog gate is the Moonlight butterfly boss. So I'm just going to make sure that I don't have anything with better magic resistance. That is better magic resistance, so I'll pop that on. No, there's not much going on there. The Grass Crest shield has... yeah. Magic resistance isn't that great, actually. Better than that, though. Let's see what else we've got. Actually, I'm probably going to be dodging most of the attacks anyway, so we'll just stick with that. First time I fought this boss, I got pretty confused as to how to attack it. Where is he? There it is. You can hit it with range attacks, but the best strat is to actually just wait. Wait and bait all its moves, and then it'll land, and you can get some hits off on it. So you sort of just wait around. Let's see. So he's got that move, which you can sort of dodge, but I usually just block it. It's fine. This one, you roll under, or roll away from. So that move doesn't always hit you. Best to just keep your shield up just in case. He has a few other moves as well, but I'll cover those once he does them. Should land at some point soon. But yeah, before going to this fight, best to pop on whatever you've got with the highest magic resistance, just in case you do get hit. Here we go. So once he lands, you just want to slash away at him until he starts charging up. Big AoE attack. Which is that one there, which you want to get away from him before it explodes. Doesn't really have much AoE, but yeah, best to play it safe in this game. Sort of got hit by that one. And that one. That's alright, plenty of Estus flasks. Sometimes it takes a really long time for him to land, so it's best to kindle the bonfire, or have at least probably over 5, I'd say, just in case you do get hit, like I am now. Just bait him, bait him, bait him. You can actually hit him while he's flying if you have a bow, but it's not really worth it. As you can see, I took off almost half his health with one landing. Looks like he's thinking about... no. No, he's not. Here we go. So two-handed, pop the shield on the back for the stam recovery. he gets lower, I think he does a couple of other moves. Sometimes when he flies from one edge to another, here's another one, beam attack, which you just roll under usually. Yeah, stuff that up. That's alright. He has like a giant homing blue orb, which I actually hadn't seen until probably my third playthrough. It's kind of like that move, but covers a lot more area, and he fires it down the middle of the walkway. So this one you just bait, and then you roll under, usually. You can actually block it, doesn't do too much. Wow, I apparently can't do it at all. There you go. Just gotta time those rolls properly. Sorry if I'm not saying anything particularly interesting at the moment. It's actually really quite hard to play and talk at the same time. Can't wait to see how many times I get killed later on in the game. Alright, here we go. So let's finish him off. And that's the Moonlight Butterfly boss. If you run up here through the fog gate, you can get a Divine Ember, which you'll need for later. We'll stop it here, I reckon, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.